could do an intro video now.
Oh yeah, check that out.
Yeah. I was waiting on my notifications, but true, they ain't hit yet. Let me see. All right, yeah, hit. All right, cool. Peace, to the family. Let's go ahead and get started, man. I know we've been delinquent last couple of weeks, but let's go ahead and get a show in real quick. Let me go ahead and start with the intro. All right, so my name is Brandon B. Dixon. The NMLS is 1541210. It's at Billionaire Loan also on all social media. Also, you can go to the YouTube. It's at Billionaire Loan also on the YouTube as well. If you're ready to apply with a mortgage, go to www.applywithb.com. You can go ahead and book me for a consultation or apply for a mortgage right there on the spot. Also, you can call me 832-775-8357. You call me 24/7 as long as it's about business. And then go to the website, www.brandonbdixon.com. Also, I can help you with leasing, listing, and wholesaling. So go ahead and get at me with that. Last but not least, go to www.clcinvestmentclub.com if you want to go ahead and get into our investment club where we help you mitigate your risk with real estate. So we invest in projects, fix and flip, buy and hold, different stuff like that. So if you want to get into the real estate game, get at us. Barry B, I got you queued up.
All right, this is Barry B with Homes by Barry B. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Houston and surrounding areas, you can give me a call at 832-786-1270. You can email me. I'm on all social medias. You just go to Google, put pound Homes by Barry B. And YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, FedEx.
Right.
Facebook.
That's a different one. FedEx.
God, no. And you can get a hold of me. You can email me, direct message me, and we can let's talk about your goals for the new year.
Gotcha.
If we can get you in before Christmas.
Right. I mean, it's definitely possible.
It's possible. You got to be ready, though.
Really, if you want to be, I can get you in before the end of the month. Really, if you really want to get down. But now's the time right now, especially while the rates are low. Rates have been lower than they've been since 2021. So I can get you in the fives, man. So, that's the lowest I'm probably going to get. You might get into the fours again, but I doubt if you get in the twos and threes. But you always can buy down on the twos and threes. So, but we go from there. So, but let's go ahead and get started on today's show. So, I was rolling past. I've been seeing a lot of on Instagram. I hadn't been checking TikTok. I know TikTok is a whole nother ball game. I hadn't been on TikTok because I know you get the TikTok brain. But I've been, just scrolling on Instagram. I've been seeing a lot of new business ideas. So I want to do like a little mini, kind of like not really a Shark Tank, but let's, we're gonna go and check out some of these business ideas and we're gonna critique them, see if if you think they're hot or you think they're gonna flop, So and then we go from there. I got a few of them. I ain't got too many, but I'm gonna run it and let's see. Let's see if it's you think it's gonna do something, or if you don't think it's gonna do something, how would you do it? So on and so forth. So. But they got a few of them I like. I'll let you know which ones I like. But then we'll go from there. But let's go ahead and run the first clip. Let's go ahead and run it first. Hold on a second. All right, so bam.
fish jerky, and fresh sushi, but no gas at this station. Rove is a company building a first-of-its-kind public charging station. Think gas station, but for EVs.
And then I will go ahead and just plug right in. I'll hear it click.
Located in Santa Ana, Rove has everything you need to relax and recharge. There are 40 fast chargers for all EV brands.
So that's the regular. There it is. Look at that, all in one.
Free Wi-Fi in the lounge, clean restrooms, and even a car wash. But it's the high-end convenience store operated by the premium grocery retailer Gelson's that might make you want to stay a while.
Do you think you have enough drinks? There's so many.
We've got more than enough drinks to meet everybody's needs.
There's a much larger selection than you typically find on the road, including candy, protein bars, household staples, and freshly prepared items like sandwiches, cut fruit, and of course, coffee. Rove reflects the changing nature of transit. Not everyone can charge EVs at home or work, and on the road can still be hit or miss.
We also will have service staff on site and security at night. So you know you'll be safe, you know you'll get help if you can't get the charger to work or you don't understand how it works, and you know it's a place where you can stop, use the free Wi-Fi, use the restroom.
There's fish jerky.
Bam. So
I like that. That'll be. I think that's good.
you think that's gonna work?
Yeah, because you know what? There's a over by me. There's a little not convenience, but a little shopping area with stores, and there's charging stations. And I've seen people in the charging station just sitting there with a book or just some of them fell asleep. So just think, instead of doing that, you can go in and get something to eat, or go to the store.
I mean,
charge your Wi-Fi so you can do business while your phone is charging instead of just sitting there. So I like that. That's a good idea.
well, in a perfect world, yeah, that looks out. I was wondering how you would have to anchor that charging stuff with like a movie or something to pass the time, because it takes quite a long time to charge those EVs. But I don't think it's practical, because look at what's going on right now, Milton. And if everybody had EVs, how would everybody charge these things? You only got 40 slots, and everybody waiting an hour, So it's like, all right, it's like, it's good that you go shopping, but what if you just want to charge and roll? So you just
but if you go somewhere else and charge, you ain't gonna just
right.
You just gonna be sitting there,
right? So I like the fact that they got something to do, but I mean that part of make money. I think they should just market this as.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna make money on the charging. Oh no,
right?
They keeping you there. That's the thing. Keep you there.
Right. I don't think it's a practical business model. I think the charging thing. I mean, if they don't mandate it, I think as an alternative transportation, that could work. But it's basically a Whole Foods attached to a charging station. That's basically it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
That's
like I said, you have something to do. Now, yeah, they need to add. I think they would add something, not just have a convenience store,
right?
But maybe have something else. Like, they have the Wi-Fi, so that's kind of like the Starbucks. Because there's people that go to Starbucks that don't get coffee.
Right.
They go in and do something at Starbucks, meet people. Maybe if they had like conference rooms or something like that. Hey, we're gonna meet over here, and we can do some business here or something like that. Maybe they can rent out some business rooms with So I think they need to add something, not just a convenience store.
I think the only way electrical cars would be practical is that they have charging stations everywhere. Charging stations at the job, charging stations at wherever you stop, you got a charging station. Barbershop, you got a charging station outside. So everywhere you go, you hook up your car and charge it.
But what does that have to do with that company though?
Well, I think it's gonna make
that's actually helping them that they don't have charging stations everywhere. You got to come over here to charge because you don't have one at home and your job don't have one.
Right. As far as I think it'll make money now, but I think in the long run, I don't think I think I would tweak it a little bit.
The more, the more that EV cars that hit the road, can produce or people are buying, then yeah,
Right.
they're gonna have to change their model up a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's a short term. I
Yeah.
think it's for the now.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's for the next 5 years. I think
Mhm.
if they get more, this depends on how it turns out. If they get more EVs, I don't think it's sustainable. It's gonna
Or they can add, or they might expand and make more stations. Like right now, it's 40.
right,
Maybe they might get to the point where they're like Buc-ee's, where it's 100 of them or 200
Right.
of them right there.
I don't even think that's enough because I got people in Florida right now in Milton. They out of gas, so they waited hours and hours. And by the time they get gas, they out. So that's gas, and that takes what 5 minutes, 10 minutes to fill up. So I know if
Mhm.
you're trying to charge, you taking an hour, and all these people trying to charge their car, try to get the hell out of town. That ain't gonna work. You know, so I
But
mean,
that go to planning on what kind of vehicle you gonna get.
right. Well, I'm saying if they do the Green New Deal thing where they trying to mandate all cars be electric in the next 5 years.
I think isn't that what California just did? That
I don't know if California passed it, but I know
yeah,
they trying to
like by
mandate.
2030 or something like that, or 2035.
Yeah, by 2030, they're trying to mandate all cars be.
Yeah. That ain't gonna
electric.
work, but
Right.
well, actually, I mean, something gonna have to work because supposedly we're running out of fossil fuels, so oil won't be around. They told us 30 years,
Yeah, I think
10 years ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah, I think that's BS. I
Yeah.
Right. So,
But yeah, I think I mean, like you say, for right now, but then, like you say, as it grows, then you need to start changing your model up. So maybe you have like a little area where maybe the kids can play or something like that. You know, like one of these little kind of like McDonald's does. One of these little little play areas for kids. Hey, they can play around. Or like you say, if we having if I gotta wait for an hour to charge, hey, let me rent. I can rent one of these little conference rooms, and I can bring my laptop in there. I can do some business in there while I'm waiting for it to charge.
right. I think they have to have. If I was to invest in like an EV model, I think they need to have it to where you can set up these stations everywhere, and you need to partner with businesses. And then every business set up their own little EV stations where you got restaurants got their own little EV station.
Well, and you know that's what's gonna happen.
Right. It's gonna have to happen. You're gonna have to be able to charge
it's gonna
everywhere.
happen.
You have to have
you
them
talking about
everywhere,
this
on every
company.
corner.
I mean, McDonald's, yeah, they gonna end up having one in Burger King
Right.
and whoever, Popeyes or whoever. You
If
know,
we
like I
trying to
said, in this little center over here, it's about 7 or 8 of them lined up.
Right.
You know, but that's 7 or 8, and like I said, I see them people just sitting in the car, just because they gotta sit there until it charge up.
That's the only way it'll be sustainable is if they have EV stations everywhere where you could charge it. Everywhere you go, you can't. You can't go anywhere without charging it. It's basically that's the way. That's the only way it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna happen. I hope it don't happen, but
I think eventually it's going to get to that point because the more people buy it, the more need is going to be for those stations.
I hope
they
not.
trying to push it.
I hope not. I like.
I mean, you see these doggone EV trucks now. I ain't think I ever see an EV truck.
Right. Let's go to the next one here.
Right.
Let's see what we got on this next one. I didn't forgot what this one was, but let's run it anyway.
Shit's getting weird. For infinity.
The unique thing about our City of Bassinet is it does come with this unit that has CryAssist technology. CryAssist is AI technology that will actually translate the baby's cry and tell mom and dad why the baby is crying. The 6-month subscription comes with the purchase of the City of Bassinet. This unit also plays music. It vibrates and it's Bluetooth connected, has a night lights, and works off our connected app on your smartphone.
Oh, finally gonna break.
AI bassinet.
AI bassinet, why is my baby crying?
It seems like your baby has dropped a liquid deuce. You might want to check.
You sure? Let me check. No, the baby's dry. AI bassinet, please tell me, why is my baby crying?
Your baby has indigestion.
Okay, sure. I don't think that's the reason the baby's crying. AI bassinet. Why is I don't know. Okay, damn. That's so many questions. That's literally your. No, that's the job of the $3,000 bassinet. You bought me for $12.99 on Temu. Stop it. Okay, shoot. And besides, it's your job. You the pappy. You figure it out. You know, I'm gonna return your. Wait, I'm sorry. Shit.
So
Yeah.
what you thinking?
Yeah, no.
That's a flop right there.
That ain't going.
Right.
I think that's just for somebody like spending money. They just want to spend money, say they got it.
Right.
I mean, no.
I mean,
it translates what the baby's crying.
I mean, people like gadgets, man. People like gadgets.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's not an everyday practical thing. Yeah, I don't.
I thought that Alexa wasn't practical. All right, you that lazy, you can't type nothing in. You got to say it out loud. You know what I mean? And so a lot of people got these little Alexa things. You make it affordable enough, people, buy it. I don't know. I don't know if it was 3,000, but if you make it $699 or something like that, I think people
$699.
Yeah, $600-$700. People will get that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure somebody will buy it, but I don't think that's going to be that's going to be a niche market of people that have that disposable income like that.
The rich folks.
Yeah. I mean, because the fact that now the Bluetooth. I mean, what is the Bluetooth supposed to tell you when they crying? You can't hear them with the baby when they crying. What is the Bluetooth?
I think the Bluetooth, but you can play different music.
Oh, okay.
Click the music with it or whatever, or like it'll just like the snoring app or something like that. Is an app where it tracks the baby moving and make sure they breathing and all that stuff. I guess I don't know, but it's a smart it's a smart device, So people, I mean, you don't have to sell a bunch of them. Think about it. If you got it $1,000,
you don't have to sell a bunch if you want to sustain it.
Well, that's the thing. Like everything you can make, you don't have to make $1 billion off it. It's probably something you make a few million and then go.
But something there. With all that with the Bluetooth is probably not expensive now since it's been around a while, but AI is expensive. So you have an AI that's gonna tell what's wrong with the baby. That ain't gonna be cheap. Right. Or you just gonna it's like on that thing. It's just gonna be spitting stuff out, going down a list. It's just gonna be going down a list. Baby hungry, baby tired, baby D.
Right. So I don't think that if it did. I mean, I think that's where the world's going. I think we're left.
And now you got a lot of lazy people. So
you got
we pay for convenience. That's that's the thing. We pay for convenience.
The old school the know-how is going. Is more they want
these millennial parents and stuff. Yeah,
they want to kind of automate it. So I think that's where I don't like it, but I think you can make some money off of that. Anything tech like that, techie and gadgety. Think about it.
Some people jump on stuff just to be the first ones, or I got this. And
remember them Apple Vision, them Google glasses where you're doing everything like this and all that. Yeah, that's so. What happened to that? Everybody,
is that still around?
I think so. That wasn't that like 3,500?
I don't know. I know they got the VR ones where you put them over and you can play like a game or something.
No, they got real like when you talk on the phone, you can watch stuff.
Oh, okay.
Read your eyeballs.
Now, I know they got some with cameras on it and stuff like that.
Right.
And
but I think the problem with that is it's heavy, So
you got to have all that stuff on it.
Exactly.
And like when I was young or even older, I was breaking glasses all the time. So that would not be practical for me.
Let's run this next one. This is I don't want to say it ahead of time, but I actually like this one right here. Let me run this next one right here. I actually like this one right here. I think this is genius right here. But
family size, 2 Cali Kings side by side equal 4 box springs and 1 solid mattress. This side, look. Let me know what y'all think down below. You get this bed any color of your choice. Let's go, King. Say this that family size, 2 Cali Kings side by side equal 4 box springs and 1 solid mattress. This side, look. Let me know what y'all think.
Let me run one more.
Yeah, what is this?
Run one more of his, man. He got he got a whole setup right here. Hold on a second. Let's find the next.
Say when I pull up them balls, just know I mean business. But I'm gonna let y'all hear the sound coming out of the speakers on the sofa. Say when I pull up the bosses, you know I mean business, but I'm gonna let y'all hit a.
So basically, he got a hood furniture spot that he, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he got it out.
Yeah, the way he was talking, I was like, yeah, okay.
Hey, but I think that's smart. So, you know, he sell these crazy size beds. So he put like 2 California Kings together. He call them family size.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he putting these beds where you can sleep like 10 people in there. And it take up the whole room. You know, and then you got these sofas that got all these lights and speakers in them. That's ghetto fabulous, man. I know. And then he delivering all across like Georgia and Florida, and he gonna make some money with that. And then I'm gonna tell you how he gonna make some money. The sheets. Where you gonna, you know, the mattress is all he getting the mattress, I guess, custom. Well, you got this big mattress.
Yeah.
And it's one single mattress. So you're gonna have to get the sheets for that.
Yeah, you got to get special sheets. Yeah.
So he gonna win off the insulation. He gonna win off every, you know, getting the sheets. People gonna keep on. He the only one gonna have these type the sheets to fit that mattress. You can't go to the Walmart and get them type of sheets. So he gonna make some money. That is a smart, you know, solopreneur, small business idea that you could scale up and you can make a whole bunch of money quick. Because you know it's real niche. Because only certain people gonna like that big old beds like that.
Now that sofa. That reminded me of another one that I've seen commercial on. It doesn't look like it, but you can have the speakers like in the arms and stuff like that. And it's like modular where you can kind of change it up every so often. I forgot who it was. But that's a good idea. Having you know, the sofas. Like you say, it's gonna be a niche market. Some people like it, some people not.
Most people ain't gonna like it, but for his clientele where he at, like Atlanta and Florida, they're gonna eat that up. Let me play one more as a commercial, then I go to the next one.
One of the big things is what is that cost of doing it? Is he doing it or is he?
Well, he probably putting his tax on top. Let me play one
family
more.
size. You heard me? You ever seen the comfort of this bed? This comfort of like 80-some pounds, man. But yeah, let's go. King way. Say this that family size. Hey, who else got the space for this big baby right here? This is that family size. 2 Cali Kings side by side. 1 whole solid mattress. 4 box spring called splits. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all think about a headboard at 8 feet tall. You got the space? Let's go. King way. Who else got the space?
He just said something. He just said something in that commercial that's gonna leave a lot of people out. He said, "Who got a room this size to fit that bed?"
Well, that's the thing. Is like you know what market he going for. You know how people extra. You know, so you got a family size bed. You know you don't need no bed that big.
Yeah,
but we'll get it just to say we got a bed, and so you got so many people that's gonna get that just to get it. You know, you're gonna have to. You know, that's most master bedrooms. You got an 8-foot bed. So I think it's gonna be hood. It's gonna be ghetto fabulous.
Oh yeah.
But people,
even some of these bedrooms, once you put a king size in there, you got some room to put some furniture. But now you're talking about something that's that big.
Oh, you only got room. I mean, you know it's gonna be a hood thing because you only got room for that bed in there.
For that bed, that's it.
That's it.
The clothes gonna be underneath the bed.
Right.
You gonna have to roll over the bed to get to the bathroom.
Right. I mean, but you already know who's gonna do that.
And if you got that apartment, you ain't putting that in that apartment.
Right. Right. Exactly. So it's gonna be a house for people. You know, like I said, we in houses too.
Oh yeah.
You know, so let's go to the next one here. In a second, but I like that idea.
He's going after a certain market, and sometimes that's what you do. You go.
I think
you pin it down. You pinpoint it to a certain market.
I think he could eat off of that because think about it. He's bad. He probably getting that wholesale for dirt cheap. You know what I mean?
How much did it say? 2,500. What did it say? I thought it said
2,500. Like the whole set was like 55 or something like that. People gonna take their income tax and they gonna and then he charge them for delivery. They gonna income tax them to debt.
You already know.
So you can make some money. That's a quick where you could. I don't know if it's sustainable, It could be because you got the mattress, you got the actual the linens.
I mean, what do you say? The comforter, 80 pounds.
80 pounds. So that's a niche right there. So you go ahead. If I were him, I would be. This would be me scaling to make me a linens company, because the people gonna have to come to him for these sheets. You know what I mean? So they're gonna every year, every 2 years, they're gonna have to get a new pair of sheets. Or if they're not getting pairs of sheets up front, you know, they're gonna get a couple of different sheets, a couple of different comforter sets. So just that, you're not gonna go everywhere and order that. You know, I will have that on Amazon where you can order, and then everything have to come through me, because he
made it on QVC. QVC and HSN.
But it's almost like the Fire Stick. The Fire Stick game is not to sell a Fire Stick itself; it's the renewal. When that Fire Stick cut out after the year, your job is to have at least about 300 customers. That way, I got every year they coming in.
They gotta come. Yeah, they gotta
come through me. That's that same game with furniture. You done made a mattress you done made yourself. You made you call it Alaskan King, which is 2 California Kings back to back. And nowhere else nowhere else you can make. You got 4 box springs lined up. You know, so you're gonna have to 4 box springs, boom, 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 lined up. So you know what I mean? I mean,
I can't knock him. I can't knock him. Hey man, do your thing.
All he needs is a couple of thousand customers. Think about it.
And getting on social media, that's knock your marketing down right there.
Exactly. So I like that. That's a small business that it's not gonna take that much to get into, but you get that you got a little niche market.
He probably doesn't have he probably doesn't have inventory, because it's probably is made to order.
Yeah, made to order. So that's smart.
So he's not sitting there holding.
I like that. I like that business. That is a business.
One thing he got to do is rent a U-Haul and go deliver it.
Go deliver it. If he ain't bought his own trucks, but not bought.
Buy your own truck and do it.
Yeah, that is smart. I like that one. I definitely like that one. Let's go to the next one right here. See what you think of this one right here. Since we Ghetto Fabulous with it.
My business logo came out tremendously great. I appreciate everything y'all did. Y'all put the work in. The craftsmanship is great. So, deuces, appreciate it. My business logo came out tremendously.
This was a quick one. What you think of that right there?
What is he selling? I didn't understand what a pendant.
So what they doing now? I know you got guys. I know you know the guys with that ain't going nowhere. It's been, I guess, 20, 30 years now. With guys with the medallions, piece and chain.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're putting your business logo on your piece and chain. They're making it a pendant.
Oh, so it's not his logo on it. You getting your own logo.
Getting your logo on it.
Oh.
So I think that's
I mean, the industry that you're in,
right?
Or the industry that you know.
It's a niche market.
Yeah. Oh, that's definitely a niche market, because nobody, in certain businesses, if you're an attorney, you don't want no gold chain with your logo. If you're a dentist, you don't want no big old logo.
But I think I mean, I'm not crazy about this one like I am with the mattress. But I think
you got ABC Records and you selling records out your trunk, music out your trunk or whatever, then
right.
That's definitely a niche market. That's definitely.
When you got all those kids and all that too, you don't forget this is the entrepreneurial generation. So you got all those kids, and they gonna want they wear that type of stuff. So they gonna want their logo and stuff.
Now, was his diamonds or something, or is it just? Or you probably could get it or something.
I guess you could do it all you want. You could probably just do. Some people just do gold, silver, whatever. I think you can do whatever you want, but it's your own logo. You can customize it and you make it out of a pendant. And I guess you could, the sky's the limit. You could probably do earrings. You probably do a lot of different jewelry. But I think that's a cool business idea. I think it's probably 3D printer or something like that. They probably got it, just took it and made metals out of it or something like that. But it is what it is. But I think you can make a little bit of money. with that. I don't think it's I'm not crazy about that. I like the mattress one is a lot better, but I like that business idea. Let's go to the next one real quick.
All right.
All right, let's see this one. See what we think.
Have y'all ever been to a restaurant and you was able to catch your own catfish and they cooked it for y'all? If not, you need to stop at Willoughby's in New Orleans. Willoughby's is located in Gentilly, and me and Nick decided to stop here for lunch day because we never been here, and we were so surprised that they really had a pond of fish inside of the restaurant. This is the owners. Don't they look just alike? I didn't even have to know that was his daddy. So we had the catfish with macaroni, peas, and a side of potato salad. And then we also had the red Kool-Aid. You can't have no catfish without no Kool-Aid. And only in New Orleans, you can go in a restaurant and catch your own catfish. We are definitely coming back because we had so much fun. All right, bye, y'all.
So what do you think of that? I mean,
I've seen that before. You catch, we fry. I've seen that before. I don't think that's
fine dining. Been doing it for a while. You got the lobster in the tank.
Yeah. So
a hood version of lobster in the tank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, so you got the catfish in the. I don't think it's sustainable. I don't think it's
catch your own catfish that's in there, and then they got to cook it.
Right.
Are they? Here's a question: when you catch that one, is that the actual one you getting? Or do they already got catfish fried in the back?
Switching it out, you know what I mean? So yeah. I'm not crazy about that one. I think it's been done before. It's been rehashed.
Maybe it hasn't been anything in, like she said, in the hood.
Right.
Maybe that's what they looking to get people.
The thing I do like about it, you don't have that much waste. I mean, you got the fish swimming in there, so it's like. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got fish that's gonna go bad, you know. So when you fry when they pick it out, I guess, you know. But it takes prep time. You got to have a full-time butcher back there, and
that's what I'm saying. So it's like
somebody got to be cold with that knife and quick with it.
Yeah, we ain't waiting all day for it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
So like it's a nice family business, but I don't think that's a
scale. I think it's a good thing. You know, somebody will go and say, "Hey, I went there," but I don't think that'd be like I'm gonna be going there all the time. I want some fish.
Right.
You know, just hey, you know, sometimes people want to look. I've been to that place. Yeah, I've been over there. It's all right, but it's not like something I'm going to every time I want. You know, I want to eat. That's not like a top spot for me. Like some of these other restaurants.
One thing I like too, at least you know it's fresh. You know that I think that's the niche of it. At least you can see it and identify it with it's fresh. It's probably the freshest that you could get. But I think this as a business owner, I think you got to have that tank. You got to feed them, and
Yeah, you got to keep that tank right because
keep that tank right. Yeah, it's. You got to keep a butcher on staff. Without the butcher, you done. That butcher call out sick, you done for that day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if they already got some that's already in the back in the freezer.
Right.
That's already.
So that butcher
thinking, I got that one.
So
I mean, I can see, like I say, in certain areas that don't have that, but I can't see that at I've been to some fish places in the hood that. They busy all the time. They don't have that,
Right. So I don't particularly care for that one. I think it's a one-off. I don't think it's gonna be
because you got to make sure that water is right, the pH and all of that. So it ain't just them in the water.
Right.
I saw he had to look like that was a professional pump that was in that was in the back. So it's not like a regular aquarium or whatever.
And the size looks super mid too. They look like that was store-bought size for sure.
And then, but I guess they have to catch it because you can't go to the fish market and buy it. Can you buy a live fish at the fish market?
I think they probably got somebody catching them and throwing them.
They just buying them from somebody down in Kima or something.
Right. Well, that's in
that's in New Orleans. That's right.
You right there by it. Let's run this next one. Let's see what this next one doing. I got about 3 more, so let's run it.
Replacing my parents' chandelier with a Jumbotron.
It was time to get rid of my parents' ugly ass chandelier, and what better way to do it than upgrading it with a freaking Jumbotron?
Come over here.
Holy shit. Sweet, dude. I'll put my earbuds in. Your mom can watch whatever she wants. Fuck that chandelier. That thing was ugly anyway.
Why are you recording? What the fuck is that? Are you fucking Corbin? Can I have a normal fucking house with normal shit? This is a fucking frat house. You're just encourage.
Because it's a jumbotron.
Put it in the basement.
No, this solves the
fucking
problem.
dining room.
Yes.
He saw the problem.
Said no more eating in the living room in front of the TV.
Family dinner. Family dinner. What do you think, Dad?
This is the best shit ever. This is your best one.
Replace.
So
I've actually seen that on. If you go to TikTok, yeah, it's a company that does that. You can actually get like NFL teams and all of that.
Right, right.
But I've never seen it like put it there. And most time it's like in a man cave, like she said in the basement.
I think I like the business because, like I said, we said it earlier. People like this plug and play. So if you already got that made up, that's that's your little niche. You could just replace a ceiling fan or put it on a light socket, screw that thing in, and you ready to go. You got a jumbotron.
Yeah.
So I think that's
I saw that on like I said on TikTok. It was somebody they had it like they had like some big screen TVs, and then right above, like in the middle of the room, they had the jumbotron, so you can look at all these different things, different games or whatever, and it was a real, like, it was almost like a little sports bar in his house.
Right.
So yeah, I've seen that. Like I say, you can get the teams. Like if you want to get the Raiders, it would have to be outlined there. Like that would say UFC.
Right.
That was that's I like that. I don't know about putting it in the living room. I mean in the dining room.
Right.
But I like that.
Yeah, I think that's an ingenious idea. I mean, because what you're doing is just taking people laziness, and it's really a convenience because you could do that right now. You get it custom, but it's gonna cost you arm and leg. But if you mass produce, all you're doing is really just putting a little thing together. You got like a little template, and whatever you order, you just stick it on there and slap it to it. And all the people got to do is add the power source, and you got.
And that's taking away from these businesses. So instead of going down to this sports bar, man, we're gonna go on over to Jay house. We're going over to John house, and we're gonna watch the game over there.
Well, I think people got both. I think people got their man cave. They go to some games, and some games they go out. I don't know if you seen the new stadium thing where they got a stadium where you go to.
That was in Dallas, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what it.
Yeah, you sit there and it look like you in the stadium.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's the future. That way you could have one of them in all those little towns.
Mm-hmm.
So you got one of those in like Idaho where they don't have no sports teams, so you just have. Then you don't have to travel anymore. So you can just go to the game and go out and eat and stuff like that. Have the experience without actually traveling and doing the rest of the stuff, going to the actual stadium.
Yeah, I like that. If I had like a little room or something like that, if you got like a pool table or something, or even if you got some big screens,
right?
You make you'd be a little bar, your own little kind of bar or whatever in there, sports bar.
Make it easy, man. Make it easy, man. Easy. If you make it easy for people, that's what the dollar's at.
Oh yeah.
Let's
if they don't have to do it, yeah. And then you can charge.
Elevate your business. Customize in a unique way. Long lasting. Up to 40% off today. Let us light up your business now.
What you think of that right there?
What's unique about it? A sign, a neon sign? What's unique about it?
Well,
other than the 40% off, we see neon signs everywhere.
I think it's basically like one of those T-shirt shops.
Oh, okay.
That it's like a T-shirt thing where you could customize, put your logo on there, and they make it and they ship it out to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I think any business need a neon sign because anything a neon sign attract anybody. And I think
it attracts. Yeah.
I even get one of those. You even get one of those for your office. You'll put that. Yeah, put it in the back right there. You put it in the office, a lounge.
Hey, that's a good idea. Let me check them out.
Yeah, I think that's a good business idea. And the way they market their social media is basically like, a print. When you're ready, you print it up. So they make it. But I think people spend money on that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and it's going to depend on the cost too. And that look like something smaller that might be on the door or maybe on the wall, not something that be on the facade. Because those are going to be a little bigger.
Right.
Maybe something that's in the wall, and you can fashion it up against your design of your place.
Right. But I think every business probably needs a neon sign. I mean, it's stood the test of time. I mean, yeah. It's one of those things like it's always gonna work. I'm looking for this next one because it froze on me, but it's like they're not. I guess this is like was an ad where they not let me play this one.
Oh, okay.
Let me
view it though, huh?
Nah, they won't even let me view this one. Let me do this last one and then we can be out. This is really not a new business idea. This one right here, I just had to put this in there, but this is a good reactionary video. What do you think about this right here? So let's run this last one right here, and then we could be out and we'll see y'all next week. Well, let's see where we at. Let's run this last one right now. I had to put this on my stories, man.
What's the difference between people who are actually rich and those who are acting like they're rich?
People who are actually rich, like you rich. Sorry, guys.
That's good. That's good.
They're not concerned about impressing you.
Interesting.
They are, I talk about this in my book. They are apex predators. They do not worry about what you think about them.
Wow.
It is the guy that you see walking into a 3 Michelin star restaurant in a quiet, normal looking outfit, sweater vest situation, eats his meal, leaves a 50% tip because they can. That's true wealth. Then you've got the wannabe wealth that goes to that same restaurant, dripped out in a designer label, is, making a scene. Why isn't this water sparkling? This is still. I don't like that. No. Like, just, really, really new to the experience. And then leaves a 10% tip.
Wow. So can you smell the
100%.
rich and the fake rich?
Yes.
What's the difference between people who are actually rich and those?
I agree. I mean, yeah, there's a big difference.
Right.
Like you said, you can smell them. Yeah, you can tell right off the bat. Oh yeah, you just flossing.
Right.
You got a couple dollars maybe, and you gotta when you see somebody's gotta let everybody know, you already know.
Quick story. I had this was damn near 15 years ago. Not damn, I'm getting up there. But we had a marketing company where we'll hire like the different they call them ambassadors, brand ambassadors. They'll want the white females to come in and hand out drinks, or we'll go into different neighborhoods and hand out flyers and stuff like that. So it'd be a marketing company. So whenever we'll take the trucks, like the clients will pay for all this stuff. Like, one of our biggest clients was Direct Energy. When they first came in, Direct TV started trying to go in the energy industry. So they were one of our biggest clients. So we had to go into different neighborhoods and pass out flyers and put flyers on the doors and everything like that. So whenever we go to Bel Air, we get the police called on us instantly. Police every block we get police. They want to see credentials and they want to see ID. Y'all sure y'all working? I get complaints that people say people looking in the window and all this stuff, like all this pretentious stuff.
Black people looking good.
Yeah. But you go to River Oaks, we never get people call on us in River Oaks. We'll be all in River Oaks, and nobody paid us no mind. So it's like that old money, they're not pretentious as that new money. That new money is extra with it. They got to do this extra stuff. So you could just tell because how people react to money that never had money. They gonna go and they try to do the most, and hence your boy business that we talked about, the King Mattress. Like, you know, that's a niche. You're gonna try to get, knowing damn well you don't need 4
box springs, yeah.
You know, and like, come on, you know, but you know, they'll do stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you can, yeah. I remember seeing something that showed like one of these you know, somebody that looked like they had, well, somebody that they probably got a little money, but then they showed a picture like of Adam Sandler saying he worth 200 million. He got some old beat up shorts on and t-shirt and probably some old Walmart tennis shoes. He worth $200 million.
That's how I am now, man. I'm
you
probably
wouldn't even think it was him.
Black tea. I don't all those labels and all that stuff. The only thing I like, I admit, is Italian shoes. And the reason why I like Italian shoes because they're easy on the feet. Well, all the other stuff that European fashion and stuff, it fitted regularly, it'd be too tight, don't fit right. You know, it's uncomfortable. So it's like, why I'm gonna pay all this to have a name on the shirt and it don't even fit right, don't even make me feel comfortable. You know, I do admit that Italian shoes are better quality and they feel better, but you know, other than that, man, I don't see paying all this money.
I mean, you know, some people be buying that stuff and it don't feel better or whatever, but it's just for the name, just so you can see the name. Like I know, I don't know if you know too much about like women's fashion, like you know the like Louis Vuitton. Like you see the women with the Louis Vuitton with the LV on it.
Right.
I know some women that have Louis Vuitton purses that don't have the LV.
Right.
You would never know they were Louis Vuitton purse.
Right. Well, Louis Vuitton,
but they cost more than that LV purse.
Right. Well, Louis Vuitton is not the most expensive stuff. You got
Well, no, but they're putting it out there. You know, they wearing it so you can see they got LV on there.
Right. I see somebody at the airport the other day was Louis Vuitton from head to toe, man. Like, you, like, who you trying to impress? Like, you almost kind of feel sorry for him. Like, it's like,
I mean, first of all, does Louis Vuitton make stuff for you head to toe? Some of that stuff might not even be
exactly. So you know, you got on the Louis Vuitton everything. You know, so it's
or they got some old regular jeans with a Gucci belt.
Right. And that's supposed to mean you got money and stuff like that. So
yeah, I'm like,
I mean, I get it. I mean, I think coming from, you know, it's a long story. Coming from where we came from, you know, back in like the 80s and the 90s, it wasn't that many of us getting money. So
I mean, you know what? I understand to a certain, if you like nice stuff, that's fine.
Right.
Some people like, you know, I like you say, you like Italian shoes because they fit better.
Right.
But when you're doing stuff so you can try to impress other people, that's the difference.
Right, right.
You know,
and that's how people know that you're not really rich, because the rich are, I don't care about what other people say. I got to be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I that's why I'm black tea, and you know, I don't care about all that stuff, man. Like, I'm not gonna wear something that I look uncomfortable in and feet crying and stuff like that just to make you feel good, you know.
Yeah.
So
that's but yeah, like because when if you're doing it, you know, if you like, you know, like people that like, you know, Jordans, they wear Jordans. So they like, I mean, I have some that they fit good, and they feel good when you wear them. But I ain't got like 800 pair, and I ain't paying no thousand. I seen a thing where somebody was paying like thousands of dollars. I'm like, man,
I had a pair of LeBron that I gave away, man. I enjoyed, like,
I've never had them. I didn't even.
I thought they fit the same. The basketball shoes had the high arch.
I like the sole, the way it feels like the sole in it. Yeah, it's better than like some other ones I've had.
I had stuck my feet in some Jordans probably since high school or middle school.
Oh, high school I had them because they was cheap. they wasn't like they was now. They was like $100 back then. That was big money.
How much are Jordans now? I don't even know.
Oh, it depends on what you. Oh, you gonna you probably paying at least $300 if for
Jordans. Damn.
Yeah. Now, if you go to, like, you know, when they come out with the new ones every year, you know, around Christmas and stuff, then them suckers you gonna be paying.
Yeah, I hadn't had a pair of Jordans since probably like Early
I
90s.
remember when I worked in the Galleria, I was going home one night and there was a line of people outside. They sitting there waiting to get in because the new Jordans was coming out at the Foot Locker.
People paid $300 for them ugly shoes, man. That's crazy.
That's if you can get a hold of it. You get one of these people, one of these sellers, you gonna be paying more than that because they try to go in and buy 3-4 pair.
Then my thing, this is the difference between my generation and this generation here. I can't wear the same shoes that I know 10 other people gonna be wearing in the same spot. And like it made me want to go home and turn around and change. You know, so I like to get exclusive stuff where I know like you ain't got this. So I'm still on that kind of tip. So that's why I like Italian shoes and stuff like that. Like knowing like ain't too many people gonna have these. If they do, I gotta salute you, you know, but I can't. You got 20 other people with the same shoe on. That's not fly to me. That you know, so and then I'm gonna pay top dollar for $300. That's almost on the Italian side. You can get Italian shoes for $300.
Oh, I thought Italian was way more than that.
They used to. Again, I
used to have a friend that was he was a minor league baseball player.
Right.
He was paying $700-800 for his shoes.
Well, that's hard bottom. Hard bottom, yeah, but you get the soft bottom, you can get soft bottom on that $300.
Oh, okay.
400, yeah, but hard bottom, yeah, you talking 1,000. But this was back in the days. Again, I don't. Right now, I do Crocs. You know, I do $50 Crocs.
You know, I don't even like Crocs.
Right.
I don't know. It's just something about them to me. I don't know.
Man, it's something I can slip on. I ain't got a tie. You know, so I do Crocs. I don't give a damn. You know, so you know, I walk into a meeting with Crocs on. You know, they're comfortable. I ain't got, you know, so I ain't squeezing my feet or anything like that. But man, we gonna see y'all next week. We're not gonna keep y'all too long this week.
Yeah.
But with that being said, man, we're gonna check y'all next week, next Tuesday.
All right, then. Talk to y'all later.
But yeah, I got to do.